Hi everyone, my name is MK and today's flow is going to be a 60-minute restorative flow. What this means is that we're holding poses for longer periods of time, anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes. And the goal in these poses is not to push ourselves or force anything, but to gently release and let go, surrendering into each shape, allowing our bodies to rest, release tension, and be in a nice state of calm. Before we dive into the flow, we're going to start with a little bit of breath work, help calm our bodies and nervous systems down, do a little warm up to make sure we get the wiggles out, and then we will dive into each shape. Before we do that, make sure that you have a pillow. If you don't have 2 blocks, which I do recommend for this, then maybe if you have 2 smaller pillows or a book or 2 that you can put the pillow on top of. But grab whatever you need, then make your way back to your mat. And when you're ready, you're going to either sit or lay in a comfortable position that you can be in for the next little bit of time. Close your eyes, turning our focus inwards. Start beginning to notice your breath, not changing it, observing where it's going in the body on its own. Is it in the throat, the chest, the belly? Once you've noticed where your natural breath is going, on your next inhale, breathe in through your nose, filling your belly with air. Exhale out your mouth to release. Continue to inhale through your nose, feeling your belly expand. Exhaling out your mouth. We're starting to breathe with more intention, guiding the air into the body. Exhaling nice and steady. Cleansing the energy from our day. Filling that belly with air. As you're taking these cleansing breaths, use this time to set an intention for your practice. Thinking about what brought you to your mat today, what brought you to yoga. And if you're looking for inspiration, the whole purpose of this flow is to relax and calm our nervous system. So a good mantra to use would be, I honor my body and I work to let go and release in each moment of the flow. You could also take it a step further, saying, I work to move a little slower, honoring my rest on and off the mat. Continue taking these belly breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Thinking about your why. Once you've set an intention for your practice, on your next inhale, breathe it in. Imagine that you're sending it throughout your whole body. Exhale to let it go. Continue taking these belly breaths, and in a moment we're going to begin a breath work known as Nadi Shodhana breath or alternate nostril breathing. The purpose of this breath is to breathe deeper, filling our left and right sides separately with fuller breaths, and in turn this helps us to calm down our body. It sends signals of safety. When you breathe deeper and slower, you're naturally calming that fight or flight mode, bringing you into a state of calm and getting you out of your head. So when you're ready, you're going to bring up your left hand. Left thumb goes on your left nostril. Pointer, middle finger go in between your eyebrows. Ring finger stays tucked. Pinky finger comes up onto the right nostril. Everyone exhale where you are. Close your right nostril and inhale left. Close, open right, exhale. Inhale. Close, open left, exhale. Inhale. Close, open right, exhale. Inhale. Close, open left, exhale. Inhale. Close, open right, exhale. Inhale. Close, open left, exhale. Inhale. Close, open right, exhale. Inhale. Close, open left, exhale. Inhale. Close, open right, exhale. Inhale. Close, open left, exhale. Inhale. Close, open right, exhale. Inhale. Close, open left, exhale. Inhale. Close, open right, exhale. Inhale. Close, open left, exhale. Inhale, we'll go for 2 more rounds. Close, open right, exhale. Inhale. Close, open left, exhale. Inhale, final round. Close, open right, exhale. Inhale. Close, open left, exhale. Remove your hand, inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Come back to your intention, breathe it in again. Exhale to release. Now as you breathe, you have the option. You can still inhale through the nose and exhale through your mouth, or you can inhale through the nose, exhale out the nose. With your eyes still closed, decide which one feels right for your body and continue taking these breaths. When you're ready, I invite you to open your eyes gently. We're going to begin with a warm-up in child's pose. So you're going to make your way first to tabletop. Maybe you grab your blocks to set out in front of you. You can have your knees next to each other. Hips sinking back to the heels. Walk your arms forward. Let your body melt forwards towards the floor. You can use the blocks to elevate your arms, or you can have your arms on the floor. Whatever feels right for you, feel your body lengthening as you reach forwards. Inhaling, spine straightens a little. Exhale, you melt to the floor. We're here for a moment. Allow yourself to release. Noticing how you're feeling now compared to when we first began our breath work. Feel your body melting forwards. 2 more breaths here. One more. Inhale, walk yourself over to the side. Exhaling into a side bend. You're pressing into that hand on top, melting into the outer hip as your chest reaches to the floor. Feel this stretch traveling from your hip up to your shoulder. Breathing into it nice and steady. Three more breaths. Two more. Last one. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, walk your hands over to the other side. Pressing into the outer side of your body for that side bend, other side. Reaching up from our hip to our shoulder, chest melting to the floor. Three more breaths. Two more. Last one. Inhale back to center. Exhale, melt to the floor. Notice if there's any differences here. Inhale, make your way to tabletop position. Stacking your shoulders over your wrists, knees hip width apart. Next up, we're going to take some full body circles. Inhaling over to the side of your mat and up to the top. Exhaling around and down to the bottom. You're going to move nice and slow. Inhaling around and up. Exhaling around and down with your breath at your pace. Eyes closed if it feels right for you. Letting go of what you think this should look like and embracing what feels right in your body, what feels good in this moment. Remember, we're using this time to warm up our body from head to toes, noticing any areas of tenderness or tightness, any areas that feel really nice and open, moving steady with our breath. Take about 3 more circles in this direction. 2 more, moving nice and slow. Last one. Inhaling around and up. Exhaling around and down. Pause for a moment here and inhale, coming back the way you came. Exhaling around and down the other side. Continuing our circles, but honoring the left and right side bodies just like we did in our breath work. A big part of relaxing and letting go is listening to our body, observing what it needs, and practicing honoring and respecting the sensations we feel. Whether it's in our mind, our muscles, our belly. The body knows what we need, and we're working to train ourselves to listen to our inner voice. We're going to take 3 more circles in this direction, inhaling around and up, exhaling around and down. 2 more. Back to tabletop position. Checking again that our shoulders and wrists are stacked, knees hip width apart. Our final warm-up is going to be cat-cows. Inhale your belly to the floor, gaze in front of you for cow. Exhale, round your spine, gaze in between your hands for cat. Continue to inhale into cow. Exhale into cat at your pace, with your breath. Eyes closed again if it's comfortable. Just embracing what we feel, what feels nice in our body, what do we need in this moment. 3 more cat-cows each, meeting our neutral tabletop when we're done. Last one. As you make your way back to tabletop, walk yourself up so you're sitting on your heels. We're going to take our first pose today. And that first pose is going to be a supported child's pose. And so for this, we already took a child's pose, so you got to see it a little. You're going to have your big toes touching. Knees go to the outer edges of your mat or wider. You want to grab your blocks or books or little pillows. You're going to place them here. Then you're going to set your pillow on top of it. Now you want to bring this in between your legs so that you're melting over. You want your torso to be fully supported by the bolster or the pillow. So you melt to the floor. You can have your forehead on the mat, or you can turn it to the side. Your choice, but adjust as needed. Let yourself fully melt forwards. Make sure you feel fully supported here. Now, if you feel there's space between your body and the pillow, or maybe your full floor, remember that the blocks have multiple heights, so you can turn them onto their sides. Or you can stand up tall. Honor what you need in this moment. Allow yourself to melt forwards and let go. Now remember, for this pose, we're going to be here for about anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes. I will not be speaking as much because the goal is for you to release and let go, melting to the floor. Feeling gravity pull your body down. Gently opening the hips, lengthening the spine. Eyes are closed. Adjusting, moving around to find that position that feels right for you. Letting go. As your body's letting go, releasing to the floor, notice where in your body you feel a sense of ease, a sense of calm. On your next inhale, imagine you're breathing from this space, inhaling it in. Exhale, pretend it's washing over your body from your head to your toes, releasing tension. Remember, as you're here, it's okay to make small adjustments, move around, We're here for a long time, so honoring and respecting the body's signals is very important. I want you to come back to your intention. Breathe it in. Exhale to release. As you're here, notice what's coming up for you. Is there a way you can maximize your comfort? It's not about the push here, but the gentle releasing and opening into the moment. Letting go of what we don't want or need. Feel the floor spreading out beneath you, fully supporting you. Notice what's happening in your body, in your mind right now. Begin deepening your breath, coming back to those belly breaths, in through the nose, out your nose or mouth. Not moving yet, but prepping the body. The goal here is slow breathing. Inhale, filling that belly. Exhaling it on its way. 4 more breaths. 3 more. 2 more breaths. Last breath. From here, you can slowly, on your inhale, walk yourself up to seated position. Going nice and slow. Remember, we're prepping to move for our next pose. You're going to move your things off to the side for a moment to help set up for the next. relaxed pose. For this next one, we're taking a reclined spinal twist. And so for this, you're going to come down onto your back. Legs go out straight or bent. You have the option to bend both knees or to have one straight, one bent. Your arms are going to come out to a T, one that comes across the body towards the floor. Now for this, you don't want to have anything just floating because the goal again is that total relaxation. So what I'm going to do is grab first a block. Remember, they have 3 heights. So this is a little too tall for me. Maybe I'm going to go here. Or you could put the bolster underneath on top of your block, like this. If you find that your shoulder doesn't comfortably come on the ground, you can take a block, and I'll show you on the other side. And you would take a block, and you put it right underneath your arm like this. Then it's fully supported, letting you fall into the stretch. But move around, get comfortable. Find that position you can be in for the next couple of minutes. Since this is a 2-sided stretch, we're only going to be on one side for about 4 minutes, and then we'll switch and do the other. Your gaze is either up at the sky or turned away from your leg. Close your eyes if it feels right. Allow yourself to release. Remember, I will guide you through this. So if you don't hear me talking, that means it's time for you to be enjoying and letting go. Come back to that sense of ease, observing if it's still in the same spot or if it's spread. And on your next inhale again, breathe in from that space. Exhale, let it wash over you. As you let go, as you feel your spine gently releasing, remind yourself you deserve to be here in this moment. You deserve to rest and let go. Deepening your breath, not changing yet, but prepping to move with these slow, steady inhales and exhales. Five more. 4 more breaths. 3 more. 2 more breaths. Last one. Inhale, make your way back to center. You adjust so you're in the center of your mat, bring both knees to your chest and hug yourself. You can find stillness, you can rock your hips from side to side. Maybe you want to take some circles with the knees, pressing your lower back into the ground. Resetting, getting ready to do the other side. When you're ready, come to stillness. If you're doing both legs, same thing, arms up to a T, let them fall over to the side. If you're doing one leg, straighten it. Other leg comes across the side, gazing up at the sky or away from your legs. Remember to stack the bolster and blocks as much as you need. And keep in mind, one side might look different than the other, and that's okay. Always going so fast, and I don't know about you, but for me it's so easy to get caught up in that go, 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 always rushing to the next thing, and maybe even cutting out a good night's sleep or taking those moments to pause in your day and come back to your breath, to you, to reset. And so when we're doing this flow, you're intentionally dedicating an hour to your body and mind, where you're slowing down, you're honoring the importance of resting outside of sleep, giving your nervous system a chance to settle in and let go, coming back to its true state. Notice that feeling of peace. Maybe you're even getting a little sleepy. Come to your breath as you enjoy this moment. Begin deepening your breath. Again, not moving, but prepping the body as you inhale and exhale. Slow, steady, and controlled. Fill that belly. Exhale to release. 4 more breaths. 3 more. 2 more breaths. Last one. Inhale, come back to center, nice and slow. Again, resetting the spine. Hugging your knees to your chest. Maybe you rock forwards and backwards. Maybe you do your side to side or circles with the knees. But use this moment to reset, getting ready for our next pose. When you're ready, we're going to gently make our way to our sides. Be making our way onto our bellies. This next pose we're going to take is a supported frog pose. And so you are gonna want your blocks, maybe even your bolster or pillow. I would recommend the bolster or pillow up here for your head. You're gonna come onto your belly. Arms out in a T or a cactus, which means your elbows are bent. You're gonna bring up one knee, so you can use that block. But you're bringing it up as far as you can, that's comfortable, that you can rest in. We're gently opening the hips here, releasing down. You don't have to use a block, whatever feels best for your body. Your gaze can be off to the side or forehead to the pillow. Bolster. But allow yourself to let go here. Eyes are always closed as we're taking intentional rest, allowing our bodies to release tension. Feel yourself melting to the floor. Adjusting as needed so that you can relax and let go fully. Feel the floor spreading out beneath you, fully supporting you. You're safe here. You deserve to be here. It's okay to let go. Always reference that sense of ease in your body. Notice if it's growing. Breathe into it. Exhale it. As you're here, maybe you find more space, or you want to shift or move so that you can let go and release the most for your body. Take a moment here to thank yourself for resting, letting go, being with your body and mind. Breathe your thank you in. Exhale to release it. Begin deepening your breath again, not moving, just prepping the body. Inhaling, filling your belly nice and slow. Exhale, release. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more breaths. Last 2 breaths. Last one. From here, slowly release your leg, coming to center. You're going to bring your forehead to the floor or to your bolster. Rock your hips from side to side, resetting the body. And when you're ready, get your bolster block for the other side. Bringing up your knee, using the bolster block if it feels good for your hips. See, for me on this side it doesn't, so I'm not going to use it. Different than my other side, but that's okay. It still does the same thing. Forehead to the bolster or facing your bent knee, allowing those muscles to let go and release again. See if there's a way to make yourself even 10% more comfortable, adjusting as needed for your body. Feeling that floor holding you, keeping you safe as you mount to the ground. Coming to your breath, deepening your inhales and exhales, getting ready to move. When we take breaths like this, where your inhale and exhale are the same length, or your exhale is even longer, this tells the body that you are okay. You don't need to run or feel frightened. Allowing your nervous system to settle. Again, maybe making you sleepy, bringing you to a state of calm, zen, and peace. 4 more breaths here. Three more, inhale. Exhale, see if you can make it longer. 2 more. Last one. Inhale, make your way back to straight legs again. Moving your bolster or pillow, shaking out the legs or rocking from side to side. From here, we're going to push ourselves up. Getting ready for our last few poses. For this next one, you need a bolster. This is your block. Can you tell I'm also getting calm and zen from this flow? You need your bolster and block. You're going to sit up on the block. You might not need to or it might not feel right for you, but this just helps you to sit straighter with your spine. I'll show you from this side really quick. The goal is you're going to be wide-legged, and if you feel like you sit like this naturally, sitting on the block helps you to be like this. So you put it here, you lift onto it, and it just gives you that natural straight sit. So I'm going to face you guys. I'm going to use the block to lift. Now this might be a little more difficult with the pillow, but we're going to give it a try. Legs are out as wide as feels right for you. That can be here, that can be here. There's no right or wrong way. It's just what feels good in your body. I'm gonna grab my other block and I'm gonna lift it. Now, sometimes you can have your pillow at an angle and bring your forehead to it and it will stay where it is. Now with this pillow, it's pretty soft, so that's not happening as easily. I'm gonna use my bolster and block together. And now I'm gonna lower to it. Also, if that doesn't feel right, you can put this or get more pillows. You have choices. So I only have the one pillow, so I'm not gonna stack that, but if I needed to, I would probably grab a couple more to bring the floor to me. For now, I'm gonna lower forwards, letting myself melt to the ground. Just letting our spine counter from what it was doing before. It's rounding instead of twisting. Try to let our face muscles release. Maybe I wrap my arms. This does actually seem to be a good one. So see, I have my hands on the block pillow and I bring my forehead down. I'm not pressing, I'm just gently releasing. Allowing our inner thighs to open, a rounding of the spine for our lower back, shoulders, face muscles. Noticing your mind, your body as you're here, breathing into this moment. Remind yourself of your why. Come back to your intention, whether that was to let go in this moment and truly rest, or something personal. Again, deepening your breath, inhaling in that intention. Exhaling, letting go. 4 more breaths here. 3 more. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Inhale, slowly uncurl your spine, moving things to the side. You're going to need your blocks for our final pose before Shavasana. We're going to get set up for fish pose. There's a few things you can do. And now again, we want to be fully supported while resting. 1 block to go along your spine, 1 for your head. You want these so the block is just under your shoulder blades. And then head on the other one. Or you can do no block for the head. Your arms are out in the T, legs are straight. Now if this, you know this won't feel nice for the next couple of minutes, you're gonna grab your pillow or bolster and put it along your spine and head. Come back to the pose and let yourself release fully here. We are just ending with a heart opener. We began our practice connecting to the earth in child's pose. And now we're opening our heart space to the sky, calling in the energy of this beautiful day. Releasing. in the same place? Has it traveled and grown? Breathe in that feeling of peace. Exhale, let it go. You deserve to be here. Remind yourself, you deserve to rest. You deserve this time just for you. You are safe and you are wanted in this space. See if there's a way to make yourself even 10% more comfortable. Remember that adjustments are a beautiful act of self-love and respect for your body. And in the long run, they're going to help you let go and be in that state of rest a little bit better than if you fight it. Begin deepening our breath. Inhale, fill that belly with air. Exhale, nice and slow. 4 more breaths. Three more. 2 more breaths. Last one. When you're ready, you can stay here for your Shavasana or gently roll to the side or come up. You're going to at least for sure remove your blocks. Maybe you want to keep your pillow or bolster, but we're going to come into our final pose, whether that's bolster or pillow or no, laying down and move around till you find that comfortable position you can be in for the final few minutes of our flow. I'm going to lead us in just a little bit of breath work to close us out as we lie here. We're going to inhale for 4, hold for a moment, exhale for 4, hold for a moment. Everyone exhale where you are, and inhale. 3, 4, hold the breath in, exhale. 3, 4, hold the breath out, inhale. 3, 4, hold the breath in, exhale. 3, 4, hold the breath out, inhale. 3, 4, hold the breath in, exhale. 3, 4. Hold the breath out. Inhale. 3, 4. Hold the breath in. Exhale. 3, 4. Hold the breath out. Inhale. 3, 4. Hold the breath in. Exhale. 3, 4. Hold the breath out. Inhale 2 more rounds. 3, 4. Hold. Exhale. 3, 4. Hold. Inhale, final round. 3, 4. Hold. Exhale. 3, 4. Hold. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Come back to your intention. Breathe it in one last time. Exhale to release. Listen to the music. Try and let thoughts come and go with the breath. And I will let you know when it is time to come out. inviting movement back to the body. And gently turn your head from side to side, bringing yourself back to this moment, to this room. And taking circles with the ankles and the wrists, going first in one direction and then the other. When you're ready, you're going to bring your arms overhead, and on your next inhale, pull your body in both directions for a nice lengthening stretch. Exhale, rolling over to your right or left side. Knees bent, using one arm as a pillow, other hand in the heart space area. Take a moment here to thank yourself for dedicating this hour to rest and let go. Breathe this thank you in. Exhale to release. When you're ready, I invite you to make your way to a comfortable seated position with your eyes still closed. We're going to close today's practice with 3 deep breaths as a community where we inhale in through our noses and out through our mouths with our hands at heart center and Hali Mudra. Eyes are still closed for this. Everyone exhale where you are. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale your hands up to your third eye or in between your eyebrows. Please know that the light in me honors and sees the light in each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. Please let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns in the comment section below. I would love to hear your thoughts, how you're feeling afterwards. And if you enjoyed this flow, make sure to like and subscribe so that you can be up to date for my flows that come every Monday. Thank you so much again for coming, and I wish you all the best until next time.